The smiling Lionel Messi in his home stadium. This is his home stadium, the Inter Miami Stadium. He will be playing today. He will be starting in today's game after missing Friday's game versus Venezuela. Puerto Rico has obviously never been to a World Cup. This is the first season for their league. It's been difficult. This is a baseball nation. Of course, it's been difficult to get soccer going, but it is a project done by the FPF, the FPF, Federación Puertorriqueña de Fútbol. And this has landed now in a league, Liga Puerto Rico Pro, having their first professional season. 10 teams. One of them only started this year. It is of Argentina. That is the Trionda Pro. The official manual, you see the 3 official languages. A nod to their federation that they were able. I've seen so many of those USA 1994 visitors Argentina jerseys with Maradona's number 10. And there's Lionel Messi, Leandro Antonetti. Argentina and Puerto Rico take the pitch. What an honor it is to have a world champion in your pitch. Niños de hoy, campeones del mañana. Children of today, champions of tomorrow.
Coronados de gloria, vivamos. Oh, juremos con gloria morir. Oh, juremos con gloria morir. Oh, juremos con gloria morir.
And away we go. Argentina in the visitors' blue. Playing from right to left off our screen. See on beIN Sports. Puerto Rico in the white. They're nominally home for this match. They're playing from left to right. My name is Rodrigo Del Campo. On behalf of everyone at beIN Sports, it is a pleasure to have you, and it's a pleasure to have the world champs Argentina, and it is a pleasure to have a building nation as Puerto Rico on our screen. The touchback to Rodrigo Del So the Palmer in the middle. Touching there with Valerdi. Valerdi going forward with Otamendi. Valerdi on the left then. Otamendi on the right, opening. To the left with Gonzalez, going very forward. Look at those very tight lines. A 4-5-1 for Puerto Rico. The ball opening to Messi, and immediately the cheers for the captain. Back to Messi. Valerdi asking for a little offload and touching to the Atlético Madrid, Gonzalez. Lo Celso, great game by Lo Celso, scoring versus Venezuela. Hadn't started in a bit for Argentina. Played a great game. Maybe a Real Betis Balompié player. Look at Messi. Oh, clash in the box. More of the holding midfielder opening to Gonzalez. Now 5-4. Playing offside for Puerto Rico. Touching again to Gonzalez. Headed back to Lo Celso. In the middle to Messi, trying to find some space. Offloading to the ball. The through ball, this could be an opportunity. Oh, Lo Celso trying to do it with the outside of the left foot. McAllister again with the exit, and now Argentina starts to unfold. So where's goal? Messi with a beautiful serve, interrupted in the back by Calderon. See him there, number 20. In the box with Lopez. Lopez rotating with Messi, now going to the left. And Messi going to the right. Gonzalez all the way to the left. Now McAllister dropping back to control. Lopez try to win versus the defense. Now passing looked like a foul on Antonetti, no whistle from the referee. Paris well defended, blocks it, and it's going to be a goal kick. Success for young Sidney Paris, only 23 years of age. Lo Celso played a great game. Good to see him play the full 90 versus Venezuela. Good to see him get the start again. Remember today, 3 windows, 6 subs. Antonetti with the steal. Oh, tries to play it off Dibu. And Dibu barely makes the save in the back. Messi tries to float it in. Good header in the back. He was looking for Lopez. Lopez understood the assignment. What to say about Lionel Scaloni? What a success as a manager. In every facet, as a literal manager of egos, of players. Tactical side on point, and of course, one of the most talented generations ever. And there you see the country at the right. Messi with the cut. Going back, the shot by Messi. On the post, and then the header on the rebound. And in the back of the net. Look at him. Passive, passive. There's just a little bit of a cut. Go, go, go. Cuts to the right. And almost gets the score. Then the shot from the back. Almost a scissor kick by Gonzalez, and McAllister just on point. Always very aware of what's happening to be able to put in the back of the net. But Chelsea, look at the attack by Argentina. A lot of movement in the front like they're used to. Throw ball on the right. Into the box. Simeone placed it back, looking for McAllister. Couldn't get to him. Just to leaving Europe from the MLS. There is a call to Lionel Scaloni before everything is done. Gonzalez looking for Gonzalez. Can't really down it. They put it in the back. Look at McAllister. Oh, tried a wonderful touch there, but Cutler in the back. The ball looking for Montiel. Montiel now more involved going forward. McAllister with a touch again, looking for Montiel. Looked like a foul. Montiel, no whistle. The ball with the possession. Opening. Back to him. Messi. Between 5. With the lob, the shot, and in the back of the net. Gonzalo Montiel able to be open. And Messi, with all of his magic, with a beautiful assist for the second goal of the evening. Completely onside as we see the replay, and for Montiel, only his second goal wearing the Argentina jersey. Last time he scored a single game, a friendly, in 2023. Didn't see any minutes. So 68 minutes for Ecuador in the last qualifying match. The one that Scaloni used as a game to see more players. They lost to Ecuador 1-0. Didn't play against Venezuela in that 3-0 win by Puerto Rico. Before that, had not played since November of 2024. Not many of them being called up. Looking for Gonzalez. Gonzalez puts it again in the box. And Lopez. Oh, he's missed his first goal twice now. Remember, Lopez making his first start for Argentina. So Montiel, of course, in the starting lineup, the only player from Argentina's Primera División. Not many of them on the bench either. His teammate, Lautaro Rivero, of course, also from River Plate. And Paredes, the Boca Juniors captain, also being part of the team. And that is said, only 3 of them from the Argentinian league. So very curious as if today we'll see minutes from Aníbal Moreno, the other Palmeiras player being called up. Look at that serve done by Messi. It's all the Messi magic. Put it basically in the boot. Obviously, everything depends on what Scaloni would have seen during training. Argentina taking their time opening to right with Messi. 2-on-1 for Messi. Head up. Looking for some space. Goes to McAllister. Oh, McAllister holding. Going back to Messi. Messi with the possession. Opening to Gonzalez. A little bit long, but Gonzalez recovers. 1-on-1. Plays it back to Lo Celso. And now all calm by Argentina. With 8 players in the last third. Touchback by Messi. Into the box. Messi running back. He couldn't get it to him. End up there by Montiel. Lo Celso. Montiel asking to go all the way to Simeone. Couldn't get to him. Lo Celso. Messi with a through ball to Lo Celso. Lo Celso loose it. McAllister with a shot. A little bit wide. But it is now all the luxury of Argentina against Puerto Rico. That is the AFA board. The president of the Asociación de Fútbol Argentino, that is the AFA, the AFA. One would think that he will be flying from here to Chile, as tomorrow at around 7 Eastern, Argentina is playing the semifinals to touch the box. Lopez the cut, sends it back, and McAllister buries it. And the back of the net for a brace for McAllister. There's the touch all the way. He just can't find it. He feels the push. Sees McAllister. And then immediately decides to serve. And McAllister immediately thanked him. Of course, a young player being this, your first game with the team, could be a little stubborn and look for your own. On the weekend, one would imagine that the AFA hire of the Chiquitapia will be flying from here to Chile for a top semifinal in which Argentina should be favored against Colombia, and we could have, and that is the interesting part here. Morocco is a difficult team, so nothing is given as we see a score. McAllister with a brace of 14 and 36, almost here with a hat trick. Couldn't get it out. For the national team, the other 2 goalies called up for this international date. You see him every weekend here on beIN Sports. Jerónimo Rulli. You know, in Ligue 1, the one thing we don't lack for are goalies. Jerónimo Rulli, one of the best. The Marseille player is on the bench for today's game, along with Walter Benitez, the Crystal Palace second goalie. The shot from the outside, Messi. Looking for it again. He wants his own. He knows he might get pulled out during halftime. Good interception. Messi controls and then with the left and just a little bit outside. You know he gets frustrated when we can't put it in the back. That one, and then the crossover was really close. And that's it for the first half of football. 3-0. Argentina winning. over Venezuela with the Alexis McAllister brace. A good goal by the man. On screen, Montiel. 3-0. We'll take a short break. Come back with the highlights from this, the first half of football on Bein Sports. And away we go with the second half of our game. Thank you for joining us here today on Bein Sports. On behalf of everyone on the staff, my name is Rodrigo del Campo. Argentina leading. To Aníbal. Aníbal playing it back. Recovering by Messi. There's the through for Simeone. Simeone thanks him. Couldn't read it. Was just a little bit slow. Let's take the attack. McAllister. Opening to Messi. Messi in the middle with Aníbal. Aníbal back to the captain. McAllister. This is the over with his 9 players. As the international break draws to an end today, and we go back to regular programming with Ligue 1 football from France. Second division from France also on our screen. The Polish Ekstraklasa for Puerto Rico, over 430 for Argentina, counting this sequence. From the outside, rebound, recovery by Messi. Opens to a left. Good opportunity, Messi with the recovery, tries the shot. Rebound then, and then it's an opportunity for the Leon. The recovery by the Leon, looking for Antonetti. Good call, good save in the back by Aníbal Moreno. That's how you're in your minutes. Aníbal Moreno being a factory immediately. Lopez! His goal tally with 22 and 5 assists. Last season had 22 and 6 assists, so he will for sure improve in every measure. No offside call. Simeone. Oh, he knows he missed the fourth one. He knows it should have been in the back of the net. Messi with a through ball, no offside. In the recovery, and then this Simeone. Giuliano. Oh, Giuliano. He's going to dream about this one tonight. For the Colombia draw. And before that, in March of this year, looking at his national team appearances in this calendar year. As we see the switch, Giuliano Simeone for Nico Paz. Played 14 minutes in the 4-1 win versus Brazil. Was on the bench. As we're seeing so many games being played now in club football and national team football that we're seeing injuries galore, unfortunately, at the start of the season for some, because obviously Argentina plays 2 seasons. Offside. But we might get more calls. And then players like Nico Paz, like Lopez, it was clearly offside here. I'd be shocked if Messi plays the full 90. I'm guessing he's the 6th sub. But hey, Messi plays what he wants to play, and he feels comfortable, and he's getting minutes. It's fine. Inter Miami played on the weekend. So Argentina goes on the left. Inter Miami plays at Nashville on Saturday. Nashville, who are far away from them, 8 points away on the table from Inter, going to sit third. Drawn with Cincinnati. And 4 points away from the Philadelphia Union. The rebound! And unfortunately in the back of the net for the 4th one. Oh, Cutler had such a good game, and Echeverria, I think, was the last touch. of the season. Angola? And then they would go to Asia to play either the US or Qatar. The only official game as of now is the Angola game. And then, of course, the planned game. So the through ball. And of course, we focus on Scaloni. You know what the talk with Messi was before the game. On the left, the ball was Messi. Oh, looking for Nico pass. A little bit of a sprint. 20 to go here. Jump to Inter. First season played 31 games. All the following seasons, almost 10 now, has played 40 or more. He's just such a physically available player. Always intense, always hitting the lob by Messi. The header. Lautaro, there's going to be subs. There was upside. I thought I saw that in Rios. Ready to come in. No offside, by the way. Mistake there by the assistant referees. So far for Puerto Rico. Recovered by the ball, the through ball. One cut, two cut. Messi with a shot. Saving the back by Cutler. As Messi looks on in disbelief, he wants his goal. Oh, he wants it bad. Such a competitive player. He's having an amazing season. That up there, a couple of quiet games with Toronto and Chicago where they drew and lost, but scored twice and assisted versus the City. Scored twice and assisted versus DC United. Had a magnificent game versus Atlanta United on Saturday. Scored twice, assisted, played the full 90. Then 1 week before versus New England, 3 assists and a 4-1 victory on the New England Revolution, joining Lautaro all the way up front. Messi. Moving to the right, the through ball. Looking for Lautaro! Can't get the shot, gets called for offside. I would like to see it again. The starting goalie, even if he's not the starting goalie at his club. Obviously, Scaloni would love to see Dibu. As here's the ball by Messi. Control in the back. And Lautaro gets his. Thanks, Gonzalez. The play was his. Again, Messi starting. No offside. The king of lobs. No control by Gonzalez. Ball ends up loose. Great work by the cameraman there, by the way. And Lautaro Martinez on point, following the play. Gonzalez swung on against Martinez with a beating. Sebastian Cutler puts it in the back of the net. And I do understand that Puerto Rico went to CONCACAF qualifying with no Mexico, Canada, the US, but they were 1 point away from making it into the third and final phase of qualifying. They are building, and the thing is, and we've seen so many dreams in CONCACAF dashed with federations that are growing, and then something stuns their growth. Key is to aim honestly for 2034. It's a long process, as Nico Paz touches it back to the ball. It's a long process, but if they can hang on. Messi opens to the left. To the ball. Into the box. Thursday, September 4th. I mean, full 90 in national team play. Messi with a touch in the back. The shot and in the back of the net. And it's a six-pack in a brace for Lautaro Martinez, and Messi gets a second assist on the day. Lautaro coming in at minute 64, scoring twice in less than 20. Look at Messi, the movement, heel touch back, and Lautaro with composure switches to the right, stutter step in the back of the net. He is deadly, has been for so many years, and it's 6-0 Argentina. Go to Puerto Rico for securing the game. They played their game. They're obviously far away from Argentina. In Argentina, they say Scaloni saw his rotations, started 20 different players in 2 games. We saw